As of 3.6, Nahida is the latest Archon who was released in the 3.2 update in November the passing year. It was very clear that due to the Dendro Traveler being the best and most widely used traveler to date, that Dendro was and is pretty broken, introducing friendly fire with the bloom reaction while simultaneously giving a buff to Electro in itself through Aggravate, Hyper Bloom and Spread. And as time goes by, Dendro only seems to become stronger, with getting their own healer as well as the first high-scaling DPS, while getting 3 new Dendro units again, while 2 of them are releasing this patch. But of all these characters, they have something in common. Nahida. Hello everyone, I'm May, and today I will bring you the top reasons why I think Nahida is a must pull. In my opinion, okay? This is not scientifically proven, you can't hold me accountable for anything. Alright, let's go. Nahida's versatility is something practically any Dendro character in their Hydro, Electro, and Pyro teams can make use of due to the EM boost she gives. All Dendro reactions and older ones such as Vaporize and Melt all depend on EM. The more EM your main DPS gets, the better DPS output. It can be a bit complicated to try and boost crit rate and damage while trying to maintain a high amount of EM, which is where Nahida comes in. Due to her second passive, Compassion Illuminated, the elemental mastery of the character within the field will be increased by 25% of the elemental mastery of the party member with the highest elemental mastery. Did you count how many times I've been saying elemental mastery? If not, it will get worse. This way, the active character can gain a maximum of 250 bonus EM due to her just being in the party without having to sacrifice crit rate or damage. But Nahida doesn't just support the team. Even with low DPS stats and her high EM stat, only she can dish out a significant amount of damage to be considered as a sub-DPS in many teams. When her burst is active and you're playing in an aggravate or spread team, the interval of her skill hitting marked opponents is increased. A bloom team extends the duration of said burst, and a burgeon team increases the damage of the skill. Additionally, if there are 2 or more party members with the same element present, this effect is increased further. Now that we've discussed why Nahida is such a good addition to your team, let's go over how to even build her. Nahida is best equipped with 4-piece Deepwood Memory since it boosts her own Dendro damage while simultaneously shredding the Dendro resistance of opponents that have been marked by a skill, allowing the Dendro DPS to deal more damage. For main stats, you want to go full EM, Sands, Goblet and Circlet, which as of now I currently don't have, but you can see the second I hit her burst, Alhaven's EM is increased, and he deals more damage than he has before. You can also go 2-piece EM and 2-piece EM if you aren't using her in a team with a Dendro DPS and you do not care too much about her own damage. It is not too recommended, but a 2-piece is always easier to build and more resin efficient if you do not use her in Dendro team comps. Another great thing about Nahida is that there are a couple of free-to-play options when it comes to her weapons, and that her signature weapon, 1000 Floating Dreams, is nowhere a necessity to make her useful and impact your team's damage. As always, a character's signature weapon will be their best. Floating Dreams provides her with a good amount of 265 EM max level, as well as the passive increasing the active character's EM by 40, but her FTP or low spender weapons are just barely behind, most notably being the Wandering Even Star, which works really similar to her signature weapon. It provides her 165 EM while giving the rest of the team 30% of this buff every 10 seconds, even when she's not on the field, which is what Nahida mostly does if you aren't using her as a full main DPS. As of now, there are also 2 craftable weapons, the Mapamara and Fruit of Fulfillment, which boost both her EM and her support capabilities. Since I am constantly gushing about the many team comps she can be part of, let's go over them. Without a doubt, Nahida shines in all teams where Dendro plays a part, such as Spread and Aggravate, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon. When Nahida first came out, I exclusively used her in my Hyper Bloom team consisting of Miko, Raiden Shogun, herself, and Kokomi, and had a pretty easy time getting 36 stars. She could boost both Miko and Raiden's Electro output, and I remember Miko suddenly being played a lot more when Nahida came out, due to Miko having EM boosting as a part of her kit. Since Alhaven dropped, I usually put her in a Hyper Bloom team similar to my old one, or used her in the Spread and Aggravate team for him. Both of them attack pretty fast, and it's honestly just a rainbow of colors, no matter what team I'm using. As of now, I do not have Nilo, which will change tomorrow. Just you wait. Just you wait. So I only recently realized how broken Bloom itself is. Nahida's burst stays up quite long if you pair her with 2 Hydro units and either a 3rd Hydro member or another Dendro character, since Nahida becomes the perfect enabler for the high damaging Blooms due to her EM stat. When I do not need to use her on the other side of the chamber, I put her to my other DPS characters to Vape or Meld with like Child and Fridge. The use of Cryo and Dendro has also become quite popular. In short, to wrap this up, Nahida is one of the characters that have become a staple on my account, and I can honestly recommend her without a doubt. She benefits and will benefit the cast of current and upcoming members due to EM being such a valuable thing in Genshin Impact's combat. Just like Kazuha, whose release was 2 years ago, he is still part of old and new powerful teams, and I can definitely see the same with Nahida. And now with Fontaine on the way, I'm excited what kind of options we will get. It's likely we might get even more additions to Bloom teams and options where Nahida will play a part in, seeing as there most likely will be no Dendro support as great as her. If you made it this far all the way until the end, I'd like to thank you for clicking on my little guide for her. Let me know in the comments if you want to pull for her, if this video changed your mind in any way, or if you have any other questions and additions to the things I have said. I'm an aspiring Genshin Impact content creator who hopes to be able to help out even more players due to the ever-rising amount of new people joining. Honestly, sometimes I'm surprised to see how many people comment that they've only recently gotten here. For me, it's been 2 years. I don't know why I'm here, and I feel old. Either way, if you enjoyed the video and it was helpful to you, consider liking and subscribing to my channel to see more videos in the future. I mostly do entertainment videos, so this guide is not something that will happen too often, but from time to time I would like to just help out, not meme around for once. But I will do some guides here and there, and who knows, maybe I will do a guide on your favorite character next time. Until then, bye-bye!